Hello, this is Heather Hoffman, and I'm here today with a closer look at the first release of 2020 from ReverseConfetti. We have 6 stamp sets with coordinating confetti cuts, 1 sentiment stamp set, 2 cover dies, 1 standalone die, and a 6x6 paper pad. So let's start with the standalone die. This is called the Hearts Confetti Cuts. And as you can see, there's 2 lovely heart images. One of them cuts striped windows, one of them cuts stitched lines, and then there's a heart border die. I've only used the heart border die on any of my cards yet, but you can see the width of it is as into on an A2 card size, so you can kind of get an idea. Those little hearts are going to be fun for treat packaging and lots of other fun ideas. All right, now let's move on to the cover dies that we have. First up, we have the Stitched Scallops cover panel. I've used it on a couple different cards as a full panel or just part of it along the bottom. I trimmed one down there, and I keep all the scraps in there so I can use them later for partial coverage. But it's a great stitched scallop design on a background. And then we have the beautiful Oh My Heart cover panel. This one cuts a whole bunch of little heart windows. You can back it with pattern paper. I've saved all the little hearts there. You can color them, pop them up in there, use them to make a shaker. Lots of fun ideas. So I saved all those hearts to use at a later date if I wanted to down the road. All right, then we have 1 stamp set without coordinating dies. It's just a sentiment set. This is called So Very Lovely, and it's got some great little thin sentiments, that same card that I just showed with that heart cover panel. I used lots of those sentiments on there. These are lots of Valentine love theme sets that you can use on there. All right, next up, let's move on to all the stamp sets. First up, we have All the Love. This is a great Valentine anniversary love themed set. I used it on that card there. There's a fun drop shadow to those large letters, fun to stamp in lots of different colors. And then some coordinating supporting sentiments, and then also coordinating confetti cuts to go with each of those large words. Next up, we have the OMG stamp set, which in our house means oh my goodness. And there's 2 different parts to build the letters, a drop shadow and then a fill-in and some great additional sentiments. I love all the individual letters here. I want to see if I can do some different things to put the letters down and kind of make some different sentiments with some of the different letters. So something I'm planning on playing with here down the road. All right, next up we have the beautiful butterfly wreath. This is such a fun design. It's a wreath with butterflies tucked in there and some great little images and some beautiful sentiments with that lovely scripty font. Fun to color in lots of different colors. And those little supporting butterflies are great to use on a card. And then the coordinating confetti cuts make it really easy to cut each of those designs out. All right, moving on. Now we come to the cute critter stamp sets. First up, we have Cheerful Pals. I love just how encouraging some of these are. I've used it on that one card there, the coordinating confetti cuts. I used that little owl, and then there's some great little sentiments on the side as well. All right, our next critter set, Flowers for a Friend. I love there's like a little flower shop and some little baskets of flowers, and then some cute little critters holding flowers and some fun sentiments that go along with it. I have that one card that I've used those little bears on already. All right, one more here. We have the adorable Crafty Critters. And these are so cute, those little critters making cards. Great for making cards for all your crafty friends. There's some great little small sentiments. So the card I made, I actually just used all those little supporting images and stamped out a background, colored it in, and then used one of the sentiments from that stamp set as well. All right, finally moving on, we have this release's 6x6 paper pad called Sweet as Sugar. And I've used it on several of my cards here. There's lots of pinks and reds. I used it to die cut those hearts. The background on the hearts, that's that same pattern paper. I just used the scraps to cut the border of hearts. So many pretty designs. There's even a little bit tucked on that little tag on that card as well. So I'll do a quick flip through here so you can see each of the colors. Lots of polka dots and chevrons and stripes and little detail patterns. I love the just the size of all the designs. It's a great size for card making just because the designs are small so they don't get lost on a card. Sometimes using larger pattern papers, it's hard to make them fit on the scope and size of a card. But these are all just great. And then, of course, all my scraps, I keep them stored at the front of my paper pad, the ones I've already used, some on there. All right, there you have it. This is this entire release for January 2020 from Reverse Confetti. Lots of gorgeous stuff. I can't wait to see what you make with it. I can't wait to see what your favorites are and what you end up picking up first. Have a wonderful day and have fun shopping. Bye-bye.